Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I want to start out today at the shop that we built last time, and we've got quite a few things to take care of over here actually. Now, number one, we've been selling rockets for pretty cheap, and I have made a few diamonds, so 6 sales right there. I also picked up a few elytras over the course of the last day or two, and I've sold another 2 of those, and I've actually gotten messages on Discord for another 3 of them, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's really good. 5 diamond blocks and 6 diamonds. I've also gotten a message that we have a Bedrock Breaking request, so I haven't actually looked at this at all. Coordinates on the nether roof. Okay, cool. And it looks like they're right next to each other, so that's good. If you enter the basement at the house, you can get on the roof via that portal. Blocks will be marked. Very cool. Okay, so that I think we can do for 6 diamonds, and that should be pretty easy. So we'll take care of that a little bit later on in the video. But let me check in here. I don't think that I had sold any TNT yet, but I want to show you all a little bit of what I've been working on and getting ready for later in this episode. I want to take care of some of this area, clean this up a bit. It's right next to the pirate ship, and you can actually see them in there and spawning in, so it's pretty cool. I think if we were to have a little bit farther of a render distance, we'd be able to see the rest of the town. But I've made a little path here that goes all the way into the jungle right to this cave, and I thought this looked really cool. I was flying around. I've actually been down here a couple of times to take care of some... Hello? Is that a... Are you down there? I've been down here a couple of times to get some more copper and granite and stuff. There's a lot of that down there, so really good spot to grab some of that. I could grab some diorite while I'm at it if I needed to. And I just thought it looked really cool. Let me get a shot from the air real quick though. But I've cleared out a bunch of the area around here for a bit of a project that I wanted to try and work out. It's more of a building only project. There's not really going to be any farms over here, but I've got some ideas that I kind of want to bring to life a little bit later in this episode for this area. And you might be wondering what we're going to work on over there, and I'll give you a little bit of a hint. It has to do with these podzol. But before we get to building that, let's go take care of that bedrock breaking. And I accidentally had my mic muted through the rest of this, so let me just kind of explain what's going on. We've got the 2 blocks right here, and they are marked pretty well. We're going to remove the left side first. We're going to do that one, and I'm just going to swap out pickaxes. Okay, so we've got that all sorted out, and we are going to put down a piston here facing up. And then we actually need to break the right side as well. And we are going to start with an obsidian on the lower part, and then a solid block. I'm using smooth basalt, but you can use whatever. And then a trapdoor and a lever here. And so what we're going to do next is put TNT up at the top. And I'm just going to move everything out of the way and get set up. I need to take off some armor and my wings and stuff. Okay, we're all set up. We've got our armor on. We might have some collateral damage here, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. And then we're going to crawl underneath this trap door. And so we're going to be in a good position to place that piston. And one thing that you should do, highly recommend, is to rebind your right-click button right there. I'm going to rebind it to H, just something I can hold down as we're going through this. So next up, what we're going to do is we're going to try to place a piston right in that corner there. And so we activate the lever, and that will activate the TNT and the piston at the same time. Yep. And then I'm just going to reflip that trapdoor and try to place it. And that didn't work. Okay, so we've rebuilt everything here. Let's try to activate it again. We're going to press the lever first and then get under, and then switch over to piston and just hold H. And now you see this is what it's supposed to look like. So if we break the piston here, bedrock's gone, and it doesn't look like it goes all the way down, but it does look like it's enough for someone to crawl through. So I think that's kind of what they're going for here. And now we just need to set this all up again for the other side, the block right next to it. And there we go. We broke through. It doesn't look like it goes all the way down. Those two are going to be a lot harder to get to. We're going to need to break out this one, and maybe if there's one next to it, I don't know. We might need to break out another column, but that wasn't too bad. And I remembered to unmute my mic this time. So we're all cleaned up in the nether now. We've cleaned up all of the obsidian and everything. And I put a little poll here. Thank you for choosing bootleg. Pay 6 diamonds at the shop. And I set up a little barrel over at the shop for collecting payment. We should be all set there, and I think we can get started on working on the build that I wanted to show you earlier. And here we are back over at these little patches of podzol because I've been farming up some mushroom stems. And we're going to use those mushroom stems and everything because I'm going to make a huge mushroom coming out of the side here. I want it to be growing all the way up and then kind of, I don't know what style of mushroom, but it's very droopy and just kind of looking like the cave system is growing up into the jungle a little bit and escaping. So how about we jump into a bit of a time lapse? Here we go. I love the way that this looks. I'm really happy with especially this mushroom here, the big red one. I kind of just free-handed it. I didn't follow any kind of a template or anything, but it looks so natural, and I love the kind of lean that it's got to it. And then over here, I just added in some more of the nether mushrooms, the red ones and the blue ones over here, and some more just kind of ground mushrooms. I kind of wanted it to seem like they were just starting to grow up everywhere, and I love it. I added these little glow shroom lights and end rods. It might be overkill, I don't know, but I wanted to make sure that this was lit up well enough. I added some glow lights under here as well, and I think it looks really cool. I love the dirt here. I kind of wish that I had some mycelium, but I couldn't find any. I looked for a mushroom island for a while and couldn't find any, so maybe I'll go out there at some point and look for some more, but it looks so cool with the shaders on and everything. This blue mushroom, I think I could stand to put in a little bit more work on. I don't know, something just seems off about it. I don't know if it's the way that maybe the back looks a little weird, just because I didn't really focus on this side as much, but... And we've got some vines growing down here, and I added in some brown mushroom stems to kind of act as the gills, frills, whatever the underside of the mushroom is. So I think this looks great. I added some rooted dirt and some coarse dirt down here just to make it look a little bit more natural, more, I don't know, earthy. And then I didn't do anything down here yet, but I think I might put in another mushroom down at the bottom. Oh, down here. I kind of want to terraform all of this at some point. But since we're going to be using this area for mining, I'm thinking there are 2 things that we should probably get to make that just a bit easier. And that's going to be a netherite pick and a beacon. And for both of those, we need to go to the nether. And we're going to start over here with some netherite mining. I think that that's going to help us a little bit more in the fights with the wither skeletons. And I'm just going to go with a pretty old school method. I'm down at Y level 15 here, and I've got about 2 stacks of TNT. So I'm just going to mine in one direction for a while, and then hopefully we don't run into any huge... Oh! Couldn't have called that better any other way. So maybe not this way. Maybe we'll go this way. Okay, so we've made it quite a ways. So we're going to drop a TNT every couple. I'm going to try every other block just because we've got so much, but I think it'll go up to every 3. So now I've got this flint and steel, and all I should be able to do, I'm going to need to make a bit of a quick getaway, is light that, and then... Oh, here we go. There we go. We found some. There's some right there. Perfect. Okay, so that's a bit of a ways out, but that should be fine. I'll just light it up every now and then. Did we miss any over here? Oh, and it's two. I didn't even notice that from back there. Oh, perfect. Those are the only two that I've found in here, but I blocked off that lava, so maybe there could be some, I guess, hidden under there. I would need to clear that out too. But we'll grab these, and I'll just block this off too. I'm going to keep at this for a little while and try to get a couple more pieces. And here we go. After 2 stacks of TNT, I can happily say we've got 20 netherite, which is not too bad, or 20 ancient debris. So that'll come out to be, what, 5 netherite ingots? And actually the perfect amount for the kelp block in there. But I also had another 2 ancient debris from raiding a bastion the other day, so that'll come in handy too. I don't think we'll be able to actually get the another full ingot, so I might actually put this back. But I don't actually have a smithing table over at my base, so I'm over here at Butts' base, and I just wanted to show off some of the stuff that she's been working on. This is so cool with the geode here. It looks so awesome with the purple glass and everything. Okay, so it's right here. She managed to point me in the right direction, but let's take off all of the gear and we will upgrade these. There we go. That feels so much better, and this is going to come in handy quite a bit with some of the bigger builds that we're going to work on, because the netherite pick runs out a lot slower, and once we get that beacon, we'll be able to insta-mine. So let's go take care of that now, and which means back to the nether. Okay, so I actually got the coordinates to a different Nether Fortress from Sam, and this one's crazy. I mean, it's in the middle of a soul sand valley, but we're getting like magma cubes, and there's so many blazes all over the place, so this might be a little bit more dangerous, but hopefully we'll be able to get a few more skulls a little more quickly. But oh wow, they're just everywhere. Okay, I think I'm just going to go in here and hope that none of them see me. Cool, perfect. And it looks like he's already done a little bit of work of making this a bit safer. It definitely cleared out that chest. I don't know why I even bothered checking. Oh, but there's some right there. Wow, that's so much faster. Okay, so we should just be able to drag them over here and then... Oh, they are stuck in that hole. Let's see, any head? Nope. Okay, well, I might be at this for a little while, so... And there we go, 3 wither skulls. Perfect. So now we just have to beat the wither, which isn't going to be too bad. Okay, I do hear mobs, and they're actually... Oh wow, this is literally right here. Maybe this isn't the best spot. Okay, we've lit this all up. There's no more mobs except maybe a few bats, but if they're collateral damage, then that's totally fine. I guess the spider survived somehow. But let's do it. I don't know why he's not coming down here. Usually he's not stuck up there like this. I guess the bats really are messing with him a little bit more. Okay, I think he's at... Yep, he's down to this stage. This should be much easier now that he's following us, so as long as we actually get him down before he gets us down. Beautiful. Easy. I think the deep slate actually helped because it's a little bit more blast resistant than normal stone. Okay, so 5 glass up there, and then the star in the middle, and there we go. First beacons. Now we just need to put some blocks under it. I might have enough. I definitely have enough with the emeralds in my farm, so I might go grab those. I might farm them up a little bit more, but we also have some gold and some iron in here, and I think those should be enough in total. What we've got, yeah, we've got plenty. And I kind of forgot about all of the blocks of emeralds that I had in my wallet, so we're actually totally fine. We can go set this beacon up right now. So we've got this all set. I haven't actually seen what it looks like from the air, but we'll check that out in just a minute. But let's put our emerald in here, and we'll get haste 2. And it's not quite instant yet, but it's a lot faster. I need to get efficiency 5 on this pick really quick. But that's gonna do it for us today. We got a lot done. That actually looks really cool from the air. We got a lot done today. We got that mushroom built. We got full netherite armor. We took care of that bedrock breaking for Lalo. And we got our first beacon. I might move it around and see. I think it can go through water, actually. So that would be cool if we put it under the water. But that's going to be it for me today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! Oh. Didn't think that I would light myself on fire today, but here we are.